Today we're gonna talk about one of our cases involving improper home grooming and skin complications in a Maltese. What started as a simple haircut turned into skin irritation and parasite infestation. Let's analyze this case together. Come with us. Skin problems after home clipping are more common than people think. And what does that mean? When double coat or long hair braids like Maltese are clipped incorrectly or unevenly, the skin barrier becomes exposed. Common contributing factors include cutting too short to the skin, not using the correct blade, cutting over matted fur, not checking the skin before grooming is very important. As a groomer, well, I'm a veterinarian and groomer. If you didn't know about me, I have 10 years experience in clinic and grooming and pet food industry. And so if you cutting these dogs unevenly, as I say, the skin becomes exposed. We also recommend for groomers to check before the grooming, because in that case they're gonna find like ticks, fleas, or wounds owners don't even realize. So they can see and show them that there is one wound and it's not because they did it. And poor parasite prevention. When the skin is already compromised, parasites like ticks can very easily get attached to your dog. Now, let's take a closer look at this issue. You can see here flea poop everywhere. The hair was cut very short. When I gently touch this area, the dog shows discomfort. At this stage, the skin is already irritated. In some areas, we can see small lesions caused by friction and improper blade pressure. And on top of that, we found ticks attached to the skin. When a problem reaches this point, it's not just cosmetic anymore. It becomes painful and potentially dangerous. You may notice excessive scratching, leaking the back constantly, sudden sensitivity, restlessness, and low energy if tick infestation progresses. What not to do at home: do not use kitchen scissors on matted fur. Do not shave extremely close without proper blades. Do not ignore skin redness after grooming, and do not remove ticks improperly by twisting or squeezing them. Always pay attention to signs like redness after grooming, uneven coat growth, small cups, scratching more than usual, and sudden mood changes. At home, your dog might avoid being touched on the back or whenever it's cut unevenly because of they are more exposed to skin infections, as they say. So they may see it differently, or when you try to pet them, they don't really like it. And it's extremely important for you to visit your vet before the skin infection spread or tick diseases like tick-borne diseases become a risk. If treated early, many cases or a lot of them are very manageable and heal quickly. This is Bella. When she arrived, her coat wasn't even, her skin was irritated, and her grooming had been done improperly at home. You can already see stress around her eyes and face. Improper grooming can compromise the skin barrier, so do not intend to cut your dog at home, please. And when the skin barrier is damaged, it's an open door for parasites, chronic diseases, and skin issues. bacterial infection and chronic inflammations. We had a lot of video about skin infection in cases around here or here. The skin is not just hair. It's an organ that protects your dog. If you see similar signs in your dog, feel free to send a short video and we can analyze it together. And if you want a tip about grooming them, just comment below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if it was helpful for you and watch more educational videos. We had to carefully shave her back to properly assess the skin condition. Notice how we will use professional blades and control pressure, never dragging the skin. Now that the hair is removed, we can clearly see the damage. The tail area has hair loss due to irritation and constant leaking. Look at the belly. The previous cut was uneven and too close in some areas, while leaving mats in others. At this stage, the skin barrier is compromised. When the skin reaches this point, it becomes vulnerable to infections, parasites, and chronic inflammation. Notice how we never cut aggressively. Every moment is controlled. And during examination, we found ticks attached to her paw. Ticks attach more easily when the immune system is compromised or when skin health is poor. Improper removal or ignoring ticks can lead to infections and even tick-borne diseases. This is Bella now. Her coat is even. Her skin is exposed only where necessary for healing. She looks calmer. She moves differently. She's more comfortable. She wasn't dirty. She was uncomfortable. When grooming is done properly, we don't just change appearance. We restore comfort. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if it was helpful.